Welcome to Reference Card, CAA Part 1. Reference Card is a quick and smart guidance for easy learning, explaining course concepts clearly and concisely. It will help CAA candidates easily understand the course material and help you to pass the exams. CAA exams made up of 3 parts. Part 1 is Essentials of Internal Auditing, Part 2 is Practice of Internal Auditing, and Part 3 is Business Knowledge for Internal Auditing. In this video series, we will study Part 1, Essentials of Internal Auditing. The CAA exam Part 1 and Part 2 is well aligned with the IAS International Professional Practices Framework and test candidates' knowledge, skills, and abilities related to the international standards for the professional practice of internal auditing, mainly attribute standards and performance standards. We will study all applicable standards in detail. In CAA Part 1 contains 6 domains, consist of the foundations of internal auditing, independence and objectivity, proficiency and due professional care, quality assurance and improvement program, governance, risk management and control, and finally fraud risk. The IAA specifies in the syllabus a different level of knowledge that a candidate should have and the separate weightage given to each topic. For Part 1, total number of questions tested 125 and time given is 2.5 hours. Now we will move on to Domain 1, Foundations of Internal Auditing. The IAS specified 2 levels of knowledges, basic level and proficient level. In basic level, test candidates' memory and comprehension. In proficient level, candidates should have high degree of skills, ability to apply the standards. In Domain 1, candidates should have both level of knowledge. This domain makes up of 15% weightage of Part 1. 18 to 19 questions out of 125 can be expected from this domain. Now we will move on to applicable standards and guidance. The International Professional Practices Framework (IPPF) is the conceptual framework that organizes authoritative guidance issued by the IAA for internal audit professionals worldwide. The IPPF speaks the mission of internal audit, what internal audit seeks to carry out within an organization to enhance and protect organizational value by providing risk-based and objective assurance, advice, and insights on risks to the stakeholders. Mandatory guidance is developed following an established due diligence process which includes a period of public exposure for stakeholder input. There are 4 mandatory elements of IPPF are core principles, definition of internal auditing, code of ethics, and the standards. Each of these elements will be studying in detail. Under recommended guidance includes implementation and supplemental guidance. Implementation guidance is designed to help internal auditors understand how to apply and conform with the requirements of mandatory guidance. Under supplemental guidance offers more information, advice and best practices for conducting internal audit services. It supports the standards by addressing topical areas and sector specific issues in more detail than implementation guidance and is endorsed by the IAA through formal review and approval process. Important tips to CAA candidates. Knowledge of the IPPF is important for understanding and distinguishing among the elements of the authoritative guidance on internal auditing. It is more important that you understand and can accurately apply the content contained in the IPPF. Part 1 and Part 2 of the CAA exam mainly test understanding and application of IPPF content. The International Professional Practices Framework, shortly we call it IPPF. Updated IPPF standards effective from 1st January 2017. The new IPPF. An updated edition of the IPPF guide, more commonly known as the Red Book. It is available in the IAA bookstore. For the study purpose and for easy reference, Domain 1 we divided into 4 sections. Section A will going to cover 4 elements: understanding of the IAS mission of internal audit, definition of internal auditing, Core principles for the professional practice of internal auditing, the purpose, authority, and responsibility of internal audit activity. This section tested at proficiency level. Proficiency level means high degree of skills, expertise, and ability to apply the standards. Section B will going to cover the requirements of an internal audit charter, required components for internal audit charter, board approval, communication of the charter. This topic is tested at basic level. Candidate can expect straightforward question from the topic. Section C will be going to cover understanding the difference between assurance and consulting services provided by the internal audit activity. This topic is tested at proficiency level. Section D will be going to cover demonstrate conformance with the IAA Code of Ethics, which is again tested at proficiency level. Thank you for watching. We'll see you on next video.